What up? It's your boy Grill's back with another one. So, got a crazy topic today. Why I hate the big boy bikes. What I mean by big boy bikes is the ZX14, the Hayabusa, and of course, the ZX12. Now, I'm sure I could throw in, the Honda XX Blackbird. I'm not sure which year they discontinued that, but I'm just gonna stick with those three. Anyways, so let's dive right into it. Why I don't like these huge bikes. Well, let me get into a couple things that I do like about them. For one, they are comfortable. Can't lie, a bigger bike gives you more comfort, more seat. Better riding position. But that's where it ends. And to be honest, the difference between the two is not that much. Like I said in my other videos, I took a 3-hour ride. I had to ride this thing 3 hours home, and it got painful towards the end, but I'm not thinking it would have been any more painful as the 12. So, I just can't see getting something like a 12 over a 10, or even the ZX14, at least a brand new 2020 ZX14 over a brand new 2020 ZX10. It's like, what are you getting out of that 14? I mean, are you getting more horsepower? Really? Because even if, and I'm not even going to look it up. I'm not even going to look up the exact horsepower of the two, the new 2020 14 and the new 2020 10. I'm not even going to look it up. But let's just say that, even just to guess, that it is higher in the 14 than the 10, which it should be, because it's a 14 versus a 1000 or a 1399, whatever, versus the one, or the 998 or whatever they want to call it. Anyways, long story short, for all that extra horsepower you're getting, and I don't think you're getting much, you might be able to getting, what, 10 extra, 15 extra horsepower between the two? It's like, how much weight is between the two? I don't know about how much the 14 weighs, but I know that Busa weighs around 550. I'm pretty sure that the Busa is weighing at least 100 pounds minimum over that. Not sure how much the 12 is, because the 12 is only like, can't remember what I saw actually on the 12, to be honest. But I know it weighs like 70 pounds less, around there, maybe. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I can't remember. But long story short, it's smaller than the Busa, and the 10 is smaller than the 12. So for all that extra weight, you're not getting a ton in horsepower. Now, don't get me wrong. For platform bikes, if you're going to build a crazy nitrous bike that's like 100 shed of nitrous, or bigger, or you're going to build you a huge PSI turbo machine, nothing wrong with these big old platform bikes. It's nice to have a bigger bike to take all that power. But if we're talking about weight to horsepower ratio, wouldn't it, no matter what you put in these bigger bikes, be better to be put in a smaller frame or package? Like, no matter what it is. Like, if you're going to build an engine that big, can't you find a way to put it in the small package just so it's faster? I mean, if they can't do it, they can't do it. But if you're going to tell me that the freaking brand new 2020 ZX14 is around 190 to the wheel, which I highly doubt, and the brand new 2020 ZX10 is 180 or 85 to the wheel. Like, I think I'd rather have the 10 and be more nimble and save the weight. Because if you're one of those small guys, not like me, of course, weighing 220 plus, but one of those small guys that are weighing 160, 170, 180 on a good day, like, you shouldn't even want to touch a Busa. Like, this, it's just not going to do anything for you. I don't know. That's just my opinion, you know, because if you're going to turbo a big bike like a Busa, why not turbo a small bike like a ZX10? Or, you know, I have never seen an S1000 turbo. I might have to look one up on YouTube myself. I've never seen that. I'd like to see a turbo S1000 though. That would be sweet. But either way, like, why wouldn't you turbo the smaller bike? Have it weigh less? Like, I don't get it. I thought it was a power to weight ratio thing, you know? Why make it bigger? I just don't. Someone explain it to me. If you know, explain it to me. Why make it bigger? Why not make a 1100cc motor fit the same size frame or package, you know? That's my gripe. I just don't think you're getting enough for that extra weight. That's a lot of extra weight, usually over 100 pounds extra in a bike, and it's definitely not as nimble. You can still go to the track with it. You can still put your knee down if you really wanted to, but you definitely would feel way more comfortable on something, let's say, more flickable, like a 1000, or even, you know, slower like a 600, which is way easier to control, a lot less power. That's why a lot of people take 600s to the track. I don't know, man. I own the Busa, and I'm kind of upset, to be honest. You know, I think it's all hype. I think the Busa is just hype. It's a name that I bought into, and to be honest, there was a 2011 S1000 there at the time, and instead I chose to buy the 2008 Hayabusa because of the hype. I should have got the S1000 RR because I would still have that bike today instead of the Busa that I sold because it ended up having way too much miles on it by the time I was done with it and trying to do major mods. I guess I could have done, like, rebuilt the motor or some crazy thing like that. But I wasn't trying to spend $4 or $5 grand upgrading my engine. It's just a hard thing with Busas, you know. You either have to go crazy with spray or go crazy with the turbo kit, or else you just got a fat girl that wishes she was fast. And especially these new bikes they're making, like the S1000 and the Ducati V4R, that are just nasty out the gate. I'm sorry, but I just don't think the Busa is even in the show anymore. My opinion. I'm sorry if you're a Busa lover, you're never gonna agree with me. I'll tell you that right now. I could say anything. I could drop down the owner or the guy that literally made the Hayabusa from Suzuki, and he could be like, sorry, no, those new bikes are better, and he would still not believe me. But it's okay, you know. It's just my opinion. I think that these new 1000s are just blowing away these big bikes, and that's why you don't see too many people making them. You're just not getting anything out of them but that extra comfort and the fact that it's a nice platform for, you know, a huge turbo or spray bike. But anyways, that's just my little opinion on it. You know, if you got your own opinion, please let me know in the comments. But I don't know. I think the 1000's where it's at. I don't care what you like, you know, what Asian brand or Italian brand, or I don't know. Unless you want to, you could ride a Buell, I guess. I don't know. But, you know, whatever you like, I'd rock a 1000. That's just my personal preference. It's nice and flickable, and it's got that horsepower you need. And if you want to go crazy and upgrade your stuff to get on the track and get it flashed and get it stretched and spray it or turbo it, it'd still be better than 1000. But if you like that video, go ahead and hit that like button always use some more subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys later. Let me know in the comments what you think. Peace.